This is a show that we're doing here in person.
A show called the Main Event Podcast.
Well, I think you still do.
Oh, we can try that.
We can try it?
We can try to do that.
Okay. We're going to do it right now.
Oh, this is happening right now.
We're in person. You're here.
How was your vacation?
It was good. It was pretty good, man. I noticed we didn't get a show in last week.
No.
That's all right. No, vacation was great. Went down to Florida.
Get any red tide in your ass crack?
I didn't. We didn't go on that side. We drove to the east side, which is cool. So I didn't really get to go to the Hogan Beach Shop, which I wanted to, which I usually make a yearly thing when I'm down there. But it's in Clearwater, so that's not good. My microphone just fell off, so that's good.
Well, you touched it, so you deserve it.
Yeah, that's true.
I see Hogan's got a thing coming up at his Orlando Beach Shop. He's doing a NWO reunion tour.
Oh man, I bet you're just chomping at the bit for that.
with Holland Nash.
Of course, they've got nothing else going on.
They're just gonna drive around and sign stuff.
Those guys will do anything for money.
I bet you autographs are no less than $40 a piece.
Yeah, that sounds about right. At least Holland Nash. God, I saw.
I'd pay $40 for a Hall and Nash autograph if it was on the same piece of paper. I'd pay the $40.
Yeah, a double.
Yeah,
but not individually.
I don't know if I'd buy a Hogan one. I already have a Hogan autograph.
Yeah,
it's personalized.
Personalized.
That's good enough.
Courtesy of that wrestling club.
I don't need a picture with him with his fucking mascara beard on.
Yep. Oh, the shaded beard.
So black.
Oh my god. Yeah, man. But other than that, yeah, vacation was good. It's a bummer that I'm back. The weather was really nice down there.
It's been super hot up here.
Yeah. When I got back, it was like so fucking hot yesterday. I was like, why is it hotter here than it was in Florida?
Yeah, the air is thick.
So thick, thick boys. What have you been up to? Did you watch SummerSlam?
I did.
Yeah.
I think I watched the whole thing too.
Nice.
I remember that Raw did not do very well. They only had a few matches, and they only had like one or two matches that went over longer than like 3 minutes.
Yeah, a lot of squash matches that I did not particularly like. KO.
Yeah.
For example, getting squashed by Braun. Didn't like it. Didn't love it.
Finn Balor over Baron Corbin real quick.
Yeah, like why even do that? And why waste the Demon on
a less than 5 minute match?
Yeah.
His entrance was longer than the match.
Yeah, it was dumb. I don't know what they're doing. I think I thought SummerSlam kind of sucked. I think some of the events after SummerSlam were pretty good. The whole Braun Shield stuff is good.
Yep. I like the Takeover. Takeover was pretty good.
Takeover was good.
Velveteen Dream. What a star that guy's going to be, huh?
What a stud, right? Jeez.
So good.
Those tights. What a baller move.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Calling a shot.
Yeah. I thought Ricochet and Adam Cole was
really good.
Fucking out of this world. Holy shit. That moonsault super kick. Right to the jaw.
Yeah.
So good.
It sounded like it sounded so good.
The timing of that. Like, what two awesome just professionals.
Adam Cole, he doesn't do all the flashy moves, but it's so good.
So good. So good. Yeah, man, I thought it was a pretty good weekend of wrestling. Shit, man, we did commentary up at Let's Wrestle before I left. It was really cool. That was fun. Super fun.
We messed up, though.
Why?
We messed up there. We let Dalton and John Alba do commentary with us.
Yeah.
And they
are really
way
good.
Better than us.
They're way better. Yeah, they did really well. And
they're very good.
Yeah.
We are just kind of passable.
Yeah, we're all right. There were the moments where Dalton and I were...
they had to let us keep talking because it was our stuff.
Yeah.
But other than that, they were really good.
Yeah, there were moments where Dalton and I were calling the same moves, and then I was like, oh, you just do it because you do it so much better. You got it. Just do this. You actually know what this move is called. You've actually done this move. I'm going to just shut up.
I'm just going to call it a suplex. Again.
Yeah. But Alba was great. Holy shit, man. Sad to see that guy go. He moved down to Orlando.
Yeah, good for him though. Working on his own show or something. He said, or
Yeah, he's got like a half hour, I think, every night for
Yeah.
sports or for Spectrum. So
Spectrum
very cool, man.
Sports in
Good for him.
Florida.
He's a hardworking dude. Good for that guy. He was
gonna have
great, man. He was great working with us the other
gonna
night.
have to brush up on his UCF football. And,
I'm sure it'll take no time at all. I'm sure he's gonna be.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's gonna be awesome. So good luck to John Alba down there. Reach out to him. Tell him you miss him. Say hello. Wish him well.
he misses hair already.
I missed. Yeah, he's got that swoop. It's great. It's perfect. Yeah, man. I thought that card was great. The Let's Wrestle show I thought was fantastic. Let's talk about that for a minute. AG making an appearance up in Orono, Maine again.
Yeah, and starting the show off.
Yeah.
AG matches that start the show, they're kind of my favorite.
They are.
When he used to do it for Limitless, he used to start the show all the time.
Yeah, up there. Yeah.
And it was awesome. It
Yep.
got the night off to a great start.
It was fantastic. And this match was no different, man. Him taking on Mike Montero, who I've come to really love. I think Montero is awesome. Really cool, man.
Yeah, he's good.
I didn't really know of him before the Let's Wrestle stuff, but he's fantastic. Great match. AG went over, but it was a really, really hot start. Really hot start. Both guys back and forth, and then just like finally AG got him.
I feel like AG was Montero's size when we first started watching him. He's like so much bigger now.
Yeah, he's really kind of bulked up, and yeah, that's true. Wow.
I mean, think about it. He's
definitely bulked up.
He's definitely worked at it the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, for sure. He's a different guy altogether. Alexander Lee versus Scotty Wild was indeed wild.
Good to see Scotty Wild again.
Yeah, man.
Haven't seen him in a while.
I love Scotty. That guy's great.
He is slick.
He's super slick. Just knows what he's doing in there.
He doesn't ever look like out of place.
Yep.
And he makes the other guys look great.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know. I've never been not impressed by a Scott Wild match.
Yeah, he's great. I want to see more of him.
It always looks like he kills somebody. And
it does.
They're fine.
Yep.
At the end.
Yep.
I mean, legit. Like you're worried. Like that crushed their face. They're dead.
Yep.
But
no, it was good, man. Great match, hard hitting match. God, there were some spots on like the ring apron that like made me cringe. But these guys are crazy though. Alexander Lee, especially, just a maniac.
yeah, he's like blocking stuff with his face.
Yeah, he's silly. I love that guy. He's good dude. What else? Cool People versus Insanely Rude. Cool People making their return and Insanely Rude debuting. Good match, man. Like fun tag match. There were some, there's some hiccups. There was some stuff that like, kind of went a little, there was noticeable, like, some slipping off the ropes and stuff. But man, these guys were just like going balls to the walls.
A little bit of ring trouble.
Yeah, but they were just going balls to the wall. I both of these teams like super talented. I was really impressed with like the athleticism of Insanely Rude. They're so young. They're like 21 and 19. Like God.
The Cool People though, they are a good tag team. They
super good tag team. Yeah, like
really understand like the psychology of tag team wrestling, and they do the things that you like a good heel tag team to do. You know, they cut the ring off. They beat up on one guy forever. It's awesome.
Yeah,
good
definitely.
stuff.
Good stuff there. For
good
those
quality
guys.
Wrestling.
They moved to 2-0 too. They took out the young studs here. So looks like those guys are sticking around for a little bit. Davian versus Brett Domino. I set this one out on commentary. I let you and Dalton and Alba go to town on it. So I had fun just kind of sitting back and watching it as like a spectator and didn't have to like call any moves. But it was a great match, man. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah,
Davian is awesome.
Davian is so good, and I love that. Like Brett is so good too. I like seeing Brett like get his ass kicked because like his facial expressions, the way he acts, like it's so fun. And then like I love seeing Davian just like suplex the shit out of people and just like.
I mean, we first saw Davian 2 years ago, and I think her confidence level is way higher than it was then.
Yep.
She's got gear that looks sweet now, and she is just. I've seen her wrestle a few times in the last month, and she's doing great.
She looks like $1 million. She's awesome. She's so good. I hope to see more of her up in Orono. And
I've been seeing her wrestle babyface too.
Yeah,
she's very good babyface.
Very good babyface. Yeah, very cool. We have who else we got? Oh, we got the Massel Mike McCarthy had a challenge, and who answered that challenge?
Tyler Nitro.
Tyler Nitro. I was thrilled to see Tyler Nitro. So thrilled. I love that guy. And I've been kind of wondering like where he's been, and I know he's been wrestling at some other places like in Maine, but man, it was really nice to see him back in a Limitless / Let's Wrestle ring again. I really love that guy. Unfortunately, he came up a little short that night, answering to the challenge of the Massel Mike McCarthy. But
who is hilarious.
I love Mike McCarthy.
He comes out to Dalton, and he's like, "Hey, why are you wearing sunglasses like an asshole inside?"
Yeah. Well, he asked him earlier that, like, why, and Dalton told him why, and he was like, "Yeah, okay." And then, like, when he came out to his entrance, it actually picked up on the mics, which is great. So it's going to probably play during commentary. He comes out, he's like, "Hey, look at me. Wearing sunglasses inside like a jerk." And he throws his sunglasses at Dalton. It was so good. Mike McCarthy might be my new favorite wrestler. Like, he's so good. The way he just shit talks, he's so funny. And I like that he greets us every time we go up there, that he just greets us. This is how he greets us. He goes, "What's up, fuckers?" That's how he greets us. I love it. So good. What a good guy.
See, like both times too, he's like, "So what are you guys here for?" Like, we do the commentary.
Do commentary, man.
Oh
yeah. Yep, he'll get to know us, hopefully. I love the way he works, though. Like,
yeah, he does a good mix of brawling and jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, it's cool, man. But I like his pace too. Like, there's a lot of times where he'll just like, as a heel, like he rolls out of the ring just to be a douche, just to kind of break up the guy's momentum. It's smart. It's smart wrestling. I like it a lot.
No, he's a good wrestler.
Tyler Nitro, man, he brought it that night. It's just he came up a little short, got caught in the guillotine, and when that happens, oh boy, the lights start to go out.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. It was quick too.
Yeah, it's quick. Yep, I like how he throws that thing on. It's good. We also had Eric Johnson versus Matt Mahoney versus Fox Vineyard versus Rob Marsh being a surprise entrant in this 4-way scramble.
And this match had some issues.
This match definitely had some ring issues.
There was some beef in that ring, and the ring, I don't think it was set up properly to start.
No.
And something broke, so the ropes went slack.
Yeah.
Which made for the guys did their best. They pulled it out, but it was a little.
The ring definitely exploded.
Yeah.
I mean, Mahoney and Johnson in there. I mean, that's...
Yeah, it's 700 pounds a man.
Yeah. So, hitting the turnbuckles, whew, something did not cooperate. But, I mean, overall, like, they did what they could with it. It was a good match. Rob Marsh, it was cool to see Rob Marsh, like... I mean, he's known for his deathmatch stuff. I'd never really seen him, like...
No, like, good technical wrestler.
Really good, man. And a good dude, too. Like, he was, like, super, like, hey, man, like, just shaking hands with everybody. Good guy. I liked Rob Marsh a lot.
You're killing his gimmick.
I know, right? Nah, man. He was, I thought he was really, really good in the ring. I'm, like, an instant fan. I'm not, like, a big deathmatch guy, so that's the thing. I don't know how much more.
I'm not either.
I don't know, like, how much I'm going to, like, probably watch, like, a lot, when his profile picture is, like, him with, like, syringes in his forehead. I'm probably not going to be into that so much, no. But hey, man, to each his own, and if you're into that thing, definitely check out Rob Marsh if you haven't seen him, because, I mean, if you're into deathmatch stuff, you know who Rob Marsh is, I guess. So I'm just going to stop hyping him. And then main event time. Right? Fuck. MSP. Aiden Agro. Danger Kid.
Yeah.
Versus Todd Harris and Calvin Strange. Fuck. Barn burner of a match. Fucking A. And just ends in chaos. Like,
Calvin Strange, he beat Danny up and down that ring for most of the night, it seemed like.
Oh my God. Danger Kid was in that match for 90% of it. It was crazy. Just getting the shit kicked out of him. I like everybody in this match. I mean, obviously, like, we're huge MSP fans, but, like, Calvin Strange and Todd Harris have definitely come on strong. I've become a big Calvin Strange fan, and Todd Harris is, like, so good for being, like, a young kid.
Yeah, he's what, like 19, 20?
Crazy kid, man. He's good. He's just, like, the gimmick is awesome. Like,
he had sweet gear.
Dude, he looked like $1 million that night.
His gear was
My
on
God.
point.
I tweeted at him about it. I was like, yo, that was a fire. That vest. Good Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. Great match. It ends, like I said, it ends in like chaos where like Rob Marsh gets involved. Alexander Lee has to come out and make a save.
Yeah,
and then
those
it's
two went at it.
Yeah, and then it's just like, it just turned into like this six-man just scramble.
Six-man brawl.
Brawl, yeah, it was nuts. And so it sets up the next main event, which is going to be the 3-on-3 there.
Yep. You got the main event posse at full strength.
Yep.
Versus, I don't know what they call themselves on the other side.
Yeah, just Marsh.
Todd Harris's hired guns.
Yeah. And I can't remember the date on that show. October sometime.
I don't know. We're shitty.
We're shitty with our info tonight. But yeah, we'll plug it obviously as we get closer. But yeah, that's gonna be really fun. Dude, this like little Let's Wrestle promotion it turned out to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, the
like,
storylines are pretty good too.
Yeah, 2 shows in, like they've got storylines that are like really, really good. They've got like everything really set up. They've got, like the main event, like MSP stuff going on with Harrison Strange. Rob Marsh gets involved now, like he's a big player. And then I think you get like it's funny how it's crafted. You got like your like 2-0 contender here, like Mike McCarthy, who's kind of like your gatekeeper bad guy. It's really, really cool. You get your up and comers like Nitro and Montero, who are like.
And then from the first show, you had Bullet Kid.
Yeah. And then you get like kind of bigger names popping in like AG. It's really cool. I really like what they're doing up there in Orono. I'm really happy that something's running up there again. The drive didn't feel as long this time.
It didn't. I think the more you do it, the lesser.
Yeah,
it gets.
like I feel like we flew up there, man, and I felt like the drive home was pretty easy. So,
I mean, Dalton's pretty good company in a car.
Yeah, Dalton's good. Yep. So hopefully, if we didn't suck too bad, we'll be doing commentary again. I know. I already put my stamp on the date, said that I'm in. If they'll have me.
It's the 12th, right?
The 12th. That sounds about right. That sounds right.
Yeah, because it's the same week as my birthday.
There you go. Nice.
And I said I'd go back up if there was cupcakes.
Oh, there you go.
But then again,
there you go.
I'm not allowed to eat cupcakes, so.
Oh boy, come on, not even for your birthday.
I mean, I guess.
Oh boy. Okay. Hey, while we were up there, we spoke with head referee Eric Greenleaf. Is that what it's called? Head referee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Senior
referee. There you go. Eric Greenleaf. So he really wanted to come on this podcast, and he really wanted to.
And we were like,
no, because MSP talked some shit about him when we had them on a while ago. They told some fun stories involving Eric Greenleaf, involving him being really drunk and passed out. So I think he wanted to like come back. Or he wanted to come on the show and kind of come back at them with some stories, some embarrassing stories. And I kept like,
don't ruin it. Let them listen.
Okay, we'll do. But I just gotta say, I kept like had to like coach them along, and be like, okay, where are these stories, man? Like I get it. Like I want to hear some MSP dirt. Bring it. So, all right, let's play this interview with Eric Greenleaf before the Let's Wrestle show.
Get it over with.
Just get it over with. You're such a heel. You're the heel of this podcast. All right, here's Eric Greenleaf talking to us about his refereeing and his relationship with MSP and some road stories. Here you go.
Are you senior referee Eric Greenleaf now?
Today, yeah.
Today?
Yeah, today.
Just today.
Well, we don't have GLEAT, so.
Oh,
since I'm the only other main referee in town.
Town. Last time we were here, you got the shit kicked out of you by Alexander Lee.
Yep.
Is that going to happen again today?
I can't tell you that.
You would like it not to happen?
I would like it not to happen.
Yeah. How did that feel? Not good.
I mean, almost like a car ran over you.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It doesn't feel good. I mean, it's not the first time from him.
Sure.
Won't be the last.
There you go.
So
it is going to happen tonight. See how I got it out of him?
So I hear you have some rebuttal to the stories that the Maine State Posse.
Yeah, we had Maine State Posse on.
Yeah, I heard them.
Yeah, you heard it. So what's up? What you got some?
One of them I think involved you just blackout drunk, like Just sitting up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, that happened.
Jossie.
So you're not rebutting it. You're just saying, yeah, that shit happened.
It happened. Like, we went down. My car did stink like hell.
Okay.
We went to the liquor store. I wasn't going to go inside, but I went inside, bought some booze with them. I got drunk.
Yeah.
And it was the first time, and the only time, still.
The first time you got drunk?
Yes.
It's the only time you ever got drunk?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. So you've said, yeah, hey, I've got some rebuttal. I've got some stories. You told me literally last time at Limitless Show, you're like, I want to come on. I've got some stories for these guys. What's up? Give me a good story. What do you got to get back with these guys at?
I don't think I can top that story, because that's a pretty good story.
Yeah.
But I actually started in the wrestling business as a music guy.
Yeah.
And then I was like, hey, I want to try this shit.
You were Ethan?
I was Ethan, yeah.
You were Ethan.
I was Ethan.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, I want to try this shit. The first training session was my last.
As a wrestler. Yeah.
Like, we were training and we were doing clotheslines, and I just didn't go over. And I got like a really bad concussion off a clothesline.
And you were like immediately like, no, I'm done.
I'm literally hit the
Give
floor.
me some stripes.
Literally hit the floor, and I had to go sit down, and like everyone's like looking at me like,
What?
You okay? And like I couldn't see anyone.
Couldn't see it.
No,
Yeah.
I couldn't look anyone straight in the face.
Senor Epic, what are you parading around over
is
here?
this?
I'm parading around with, this is Chad Epic's Holy Water.
Oh, my
This
God.
is homemade hot sauce.
Oh.
Made by yours truly.
Why is the rim black?
Harmon, you're into hot stuff.
Don't do it.
No, I'm not.
You're not?
That smells like a bad night. No.
A little bit on the finger.
No, I'm good.
It's,
I don't do hot
You know
things.
who really
Hey,
likes
I'll
this?
do a little bit on the
Low
finger.
Life Louie loves this.
I'll do a little bit on
Oh,
the finger.
Dalton going to town. I'm gonna get your reaction to it.
Jeff Cannonball approves this.
Of course he does. He's nuts, though.
Pretty good.
All right, let
Pretty
me
good.
see your
It's
holy
definitely
water, man.
spicy, but I mean,
Oh boy.
it tastes really good.
Thank you.
It's really good.
My nose is tingling.
It'll definitely clear.
Greenleaf's gonna shit his pants in the ring tonight.
Yeah, that probably actually. That's really spicy.
Thanks, Chad.
That's good, though.
Thanks.
It's really
He's gonna
good.
poop his pants in the ring now. That's true.
Thank you.
That is good.
Good flavor, right?
It's really good sweetness at the start. It's really good. What is it? It's a really good sweetness at the beginning of it. My mouth's watering a little bit now, but I mean,
My mouth is watering.
Yeah, it really is. Like, damn.
I took a big glob of it, as you can see.
Yeah.
I mean, for those listening, I'm sweating.
Yeah.
I mean, I took a big glob of it. I'm sweating. This is stuff I make personally. It's called holy water for a reason, because the next morning it cleanses your asshole with fire.
That's
Oh, yeah, something to look
Yeah.
forward to.
Yeah. It's gonna come a little early for Greenleaf
Hopefully
tonight.
not.
though.
No bones for me tonight.
right out
It's
the
gonna be
bottom.
another story. It's just another story to tell.
$10 a jar.
There we go. It's just gonna. It's
That's a good deal.
$10
I'd pay
jar.
20.
That's a great deal. It's a great deal.
cheapest colonoscopy you can get.
Yeah.
So you're saying you took one clothesline
Yeah,
and you said,
it was
"Fuck,
like
fuck
one
this."
clothesline, feet stayed right, planted to the mat, head went back.
Yep.
He were looking at me, dazed look, went to the hospital. Yeah, you have a major concussion. I'm like, okay, that's
Unbelievable.
cool. That's cool. Can I go back now? He's like, nope, you can't go back. I'm like,
So wrestling was out, and then you were like, "Hey, how about refereeing?"
and then so refereeing came about. I was going up to Island Falls, which is like an hour and a half, 2 hours north of here.
North of here, Jesus.
Yes.
You're still not in
Ridiculous.
Canada.
We're not, no.
Still not in
Close,
Canada.
but no.
My God.
And they didn't have any referees that night. And none. So one of the wrestlers was like, hey, give Greenleaf a try. I give the show, not knowing until I get there. Promoter at the time, Eric Johnson, was like, hey, you're going to referee tonight. I'm like, what? What am I doing? No, I'm music. I'm a music guy.
I'm the music man.
Yeah, come on. Like, no, we're gonna try you on this. I'm like, all right, who else do I have? He's like, nobody.
You did all the matches?
I'm like,
Kind of like Hollis last week.
yeah. So I did the entire show by myself, first night. And the first time I went out, I'm like, all right, this is gonna be the shit. I'm not gonna like this at all. Nervous as fuck, heart's pounding. First two guy comes out, I know him really well. I'm like, all right, this isn't gonna be bad. The bell rings and no one's fucking there. It's just me in the ring. Just me in the ring.
Oh my God.
Like, it's all I pictured was me in the ring.
What'd
doing
you
my
do?
job. Oh, I sucked.
Just waited.
I just waited. Fucking first night I sucked. And then he's like, all right. After the show, Eric's like, okay, we're going to try you and Brewer. I'm like, fuck you are. I'm like, Brew is fucking crazy. I ain't doing that shit. He's like, no, you'll be fine.
Is anybody
Nope.
telling you how to do anything?
No, like, I have never been trained.
Not a day of training.
Not a day of training for refereeing.
We couldn't tell.
That's good. Thanks. I
As he
appreciate
says
that.
sarcastically. we couldn't tell.
I appreciate that a lot. But Brewer that next night was crazy because everyone knew me from music or personally, and they just ate the shit out of me that night.
Wow.
And so IWE is where it started. And then I started going with Mainstay Posse to NCW. I've done Revival Pro. Done a bunch. I really want to try. I want to go to Beyond. Like when I first started, Beyond Wrestling was, if I can get there, then I'm set. Like my goal is done.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good
it's-
goal to have. Yeah, for sure.
But now, having a kid has kind of derailed all that shit.
Dude,
And it's only
preaching to the choir, buddy. I get you. I
it's
feel
only
ya.
limitless and less wrestle right now.
Yeah. No, it's great, man. So you've done a lot of traveling with MSP. When they were on our podcast, they had stories. Give me a story. Hit me up with a story. You got any good stories of traveling with those boys?
With those boys,
Yeah.
that's literally the best story. Like,
Yeah, I don't care. Give me the second best story you have. Anything good? Or just any story. It doesn't have to really pertain to them. What do you got?
We were all right. So there was my first trip as a referee. I was in IWE, and I was traveling with Ethan Scott, Randy Carver, and a local Jonathan Primer.
Uh-huh.
And I just like the road stories and like the traveling at that point was way better than wrestling.
Yeah.
Like the wrestling and the refereeing was terrible. I didn't care.
Yeah.
I didn't really. I've just cared now recently again. But this road trips are like the best. Like you can have a 20-minute car ride, have a great time of your life, and have a 3-hour wrestling show, and it just like fucks up. But no, I like trips more.
Yeah.
Like first 2 years, trips. You get me on a trip, I'm good. Like I don't care if I'm refereeing or not. Trips are what I want to go on.
Nice.
I've been doing this for I think it's 5 years next month.
5 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's great, man. Where's the farthest you've traveled? Out of here.
New Jersey.
Jersey? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then so this isn't a great story, but it's a fucked up story.
Bring
So
it. I love fucked up stories that go nowhere. I
Got in
love
contact
it.
with someone from New York to do a show.
Yeah. Just you? Like somebody that contacted you?
just
Yeah.
me.
They're like, hey, you
They
ref.
need a referee.
Yep.
So I'm like, all right, yeah, sure. They were gonna pay for all my travels and all that shit.
That's great.
We leave.
Did you get catfished? Can I skip to the end of the story? Did you get catfished? You
No.
get there and it's just some woman
We
that's in
leave
love
the
with
night
you.
before the show, and we're literally in Massachusetts, and the promoter goes, "Hey, I don't need you anymore."
Wow, that's a dick thing to do.
I'm like, I'm in Massachusetts, have a hotel booked for 2 nights.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do? He's like, I don't know.
Ouch.
I don't
Turn
need
around,
you.
kid.
I don't need you, so I'm not gonna pay
Well, you
you.
said he was going to pay for it, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm like,
you
so
just
you're gonna
lost some
pay?
gas
You're gonna
money?
pay for a night, right? So I can get back home. He's like, no.
what
We'll
a dick.
but I'll be in touch in a few months when we have another show.
And you're like, well, I'm not
Get you
going to be
next
in
time,
touch.
kid.
Get you next time.
Never heard from him
bucko.
again. Never heard from him again.
No? Doesn't even run shows, does it?
Nope.
Just some.
I
just-
see a poster like once every 6 months.
Yeah. Screw that guy.
Yeah. Like,
What a dick.
I go, I'll ask Massachusetts, and you're gonna call me like 4
Yeah.
hours before I get there. Like, hey, I don't need you.
Wow.
I'm on the road all night.
I bet, like, that's a fucked up story and that's a fucked up thing that happened, but, like, I'm sure, like, that shit happens all the
It has
time,
to, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like,
It's just-
all the
it's
time.
Yeah.
Right?
Not fun, right?
Yeah. It's just a ruthless
It's a
business
new
sometimes.
promotion, new like
Yeah.
territory and fans like you can get exposed to, and then like, nope.
Yeah. Ugh.
Okay, thanks.
Weird. Oh my god. So what's it like? What's it been like working for Limitless? Because like you're a Limitless like mainstay now. Like what's it been like working for
Oh,
them? And I mean it's great. You're tight with these guys.
Yeah,
and-
it's something I've never like. It's amazing. Like it's almost like Beyond, like where the big names come in.
Yeah.
It's all wrestling.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking people don't care.
Well, I mean they're pulling in 400, 500 people now.
Yeah,
and
like it's
you
crazy.
know,
Like the first show we had was like 10 minutes down the street.
yeah.
It was like 150. Now, 500-600 people.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It's insane. Like the
That's
first year
crazy.
we didn't have anybody
Yeah.
big, and then it just growing bigger and bigger. Like
Yeah.
I've had my favorite match with Limitless.
What's your favorite match that you've refed?
Ricochet versus Matt Sydal.
Unbelievable. Great match.
That was a good match.
It was good. Yeah, like that's my personal favorite. Like I've been involved in.
Yeah.
I've worked with Matt Taven.
Yeah.
I've
Excellent.
worked with the Amazing Red.
So good.
It's amazing.
Well, I mean, what's that like? Well, like you're fans. You're a fan of these guys.
Yeah.
And then like you get to be in the ring with them and call their match. And,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You know,
like
what's that
I've been
all
a
about?
fan of Ricochet and Sydal forever, and
Yeah.
then so there's a story behind that too. Like I was supposed to referee Dunn versus Rhodes,
Yeah.
and I was pumped. Like I was
Yeah.
all for it. I was told Rain like I don't care. That can be the only match I ref. I'll
Yeah.
fucking be your bitch all night if I can have that match. He's like, all right. I get there, and he's like, change of plans. Cody and Dunn want to have Tony P, who had their first match. I'm like, all right, whatever. He's
Yeah.
like, I'll get you back. Don't worry, next month, and then next show. I'm like, okay, great. And then he goes, at the end of the night, he goes, oh, it's Ricochet and Sydal. I'm like, new pants time.
Yeah. You're like, holy shit, that's amazing. Yeah.
But no, and I've worked with Callahan a bunch.
Yep.
Jimmy Jacobs was fun to work with.
Of course.
I like the comedy stuff too.
Do you?
Like if I can work with Troy Nelson and Dick Justice,
Yeah.
go.
You get more involved.
I get
and stuff like
more
that.
involved.
That's
It's
very
fun.
cool. That's cool. Yeah.
It's fun. Like comedy matches are like really hardcore. Wrestling.
What's like a match that you would want to ref? I mean, like a realistic match that like that you haven't done yet that you want to do out there. Have you thought about stuff like? Do you think about the stuff
I've
like
thought
that?
about like wrestlers I want to be in the ring with.
Yeah.
Like Pentagon Jr. That'd be
Of course.
sweet. I was almost in the ring with Phoenix, so that'd be pretty nice.
Yep.
Yeah, I just want to be at a show with Pentagon Jr.
Really anyone that can either have a good comedy match. Like I love Troy Nelson. Like I'm not sure if many people love Troy Nelson, but I'm a huge fucking fan of Troy
We are
Nelson.
huge Troy Nelson
Who
fans.
doesn't like Troy Nelson?
Like it's great. And then like, there's a few guys that like don't really particularly like to work with.
okay. You don't need to name drop.
yeah.
I mean, unless it's like in good comedy. But you know, you don't need to. You don't need
There's
to
some
name
guys that
drop.
I'm like, all right, so this is just gonna be a quick, hopefully done, over with match.
So yeah, so like, how do you deal with that? Like, you get booked to ref a match between like either two guys you don't like, or maybe one guy's in the ring that you don't particularly
just
like.
like-
You just do it, right? You go to
Yeah,
work.
I go,
It's like
I
going
talk
to
to
work.
them, see what I need to do,
Yeah,
and then it's done.
Yeah.
I gotta do my job.
Yep.
But
What makes you not like him?
Yeah. What's your deal with?
their attitude, like
Yeah.
I don't know, like it's just
Do you not like when a wrestler gets handsy with you?
no.
No, you don't.
I mean, I'm like, I've had some matches with some guys I don't like, and then I've found out like, all right, so we don't have chemistry together.
Yeah.
We don't have that chemistry that they need.
I gotcha.
You don't really think about the chemistry between a wrestler and a ref, though, too much.
Right.
Oh, there's a lot. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I have a lot of chemistry with MSP. A
yeah,
lot.
obviously, yeah.
last show I got killed by Alexander Lee.
Yeah.
Not the first time. Not the worst bump I've ever taken either. Oh my God, the worst bump?
Tell me the worst bump.
Oh.
It wasn't that first initial clothesline?
No.
No, okay.
No, that
What's
was
the worst
like,
bump?
I mean, near the top.
Worst bump. Bring it.
The IWE, Ace Romero versus Jason Rumble.
Oh my God.
It was the finish was a like a DQ on Rumble. So Ace won by DQ.
Yeah.
How did he get DQ'd?
He just wouldn't listen. He wasn't listening. He was in the corner, counted 5 a few times, and I just ended it.
That'll do it every time.
I raised Ace's hand. He goes, "Take a bump." I'm like, "What bump?" He goes, "Package pile driver."
Oh my God.
What?
I'm like, "You want me to take a package pile driver?"
That's insane.
He's like, "I'm not doing that." He's like, "You'll be fine." I'm like, "All right."
You'll be fine.
And
Trust me.
I trust Ace enough. So he did it, and then I hear the crowd just erupt,
Oh my God.
and I hear someone yell, "Rumble's at the top rope." I'm like, trying to like look around without looking around,
Yeah.
and then next thing I know, I get a fucking bare knee right to the skull.
Oh. Wow. Wow.
Oh,
That's
Joey
brutal.
Gleets, the guy he is, carries me out back. Someone goes, "You're a little crimson." I'm like, "What?" Someone take that picture. My entire right face is just fucking red.
Wow.
I got a like boxing cut right above the eye.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Brutal.
Tore you right open.
Yep.
Brutal.
That was ridiculous.
That's the worst. That has to be, right?
I mean,
has to be.
and the package pod driver was it was great.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I did not want this at all.
You didn't want anything.
I didn't want any of it. I didn't want it at all.
And then on top of the package pile driver, you get a knee to the skull. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yep.
That's insane.
Did he do a splash and just kind of got a little too far?
Overshot it. Yeah.
Man. Damn, man.
You need a ref bump. Everyone usually goes to me.
Yeah. Are you excited that that wrestling is back in this building that we're sitting in here?
Yeah, I love this
right?
building.
Yeah, this is great.
I mean,
right?
it's hot as balls, but it's a good building. I love
It's
this
not
building.
as-
I don't think this place is as hot as Westbrook.
No, I don't think it's as hot as it used to
It's
be.
fucking like 500 people. You need to
Yeah.
get 100, 150 max.
I was pleasantly surprised the last time we were here because we were here, God, I don't know, a year ago, 2 years ago or something, and it was super hot
Yeah.
as balls.
Yeah.
But the last time we were here in July, I mean, it's great. I mean, it's great right now.
Yeah,
it's
not bad now.
comfortable.
It's fun.
I mean, I'm wearing pants.
Really?
I usually don't podcast when I do pants.
Ew.
I don't really
Might
wear
want to
pants when I
stick down at the end
podcast.
of the
I'm just kidding.
I don't wear pants.
Yeah, ever.
Yeah, you're not wearing nothing right now.
Gross.
I am naked from the waist down.
So this place is packing up, though. I mean,
It
look at
is.
this.
Nice.
People are coming in here. This is great. It's
You
fantastic.
excited for the night?
I'm very excited. I'm excited to see how this
I am too.
tandem commentary team's going to go. We'll figure. We still haven't really talked about really anything, but we'll figure it out.
Haven't done a thing.
So we should probably maybe wrap up and get things going here because it's what time is it? It's close to showtime here.
Yeah, let's go see what
20
everybody's
minutes?
talking about.
Yeah, I gotta get going. I gotta get dressed. I'm not dressed yet.
Oh my
All right,
god.
man.
I think I'm first.
Eric,
All right.
thanks for coming on, buddy.
It's time, man. Glad to be back.
We'll do it again.
Go get your
Yes,
stripes on.
definitely.
All right, buddy. Go get
Something
dressed.
to do.
Later.
I like Eric. I think he does a good job. I think he's a good ref. And it was interesting to see or to hear like, just how we got to start and like how he wanted to be a wrestler and then like took one bump and nearly died, and then
Yeah, knocked himself out cold.
and then he was like, that's it. So yeah, hey, wrestling's not for everybody. But hey, refereeing, there you go.
The world needs refs.
Yep, it does. So yeah, so that was it, man. That was a fun night. That was a fun night at Let's Wrestle. I can't wait to do it again. I highly encourage anybody to get a ticket. Come on up, make the ride. We usually have a spot open in the truck. Yep, come on in. I'm doing 10 and 2 all the way.
Yeah.
So, what else, man? What else is going on in the world of wrestling?
Let's see.
All In's coming up.
All In is coming up.
I was on a,
Velveteen Dream is officially been announced for 2 matches outside of WWE.
Yeah, he's gonna do Evolve, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so funny when it's so funny to see Twitter explode when like an NXT guy is gonna wrestle at Evolve. Like all the top like guys are like, oh, I want that match. Like I saw Briggs, I saw Darby. Like they all chomping at the bit. They want Dream. It's so funny. It's like, well, I mean, it makes sense. Like you want to wrestle one of their guys and put on a good show.
The smartest thing ever to let WWE guys wrestle
So
outside of WWE, and letting guys come in too to wrestle.
I think it's great.
It puts WWE in the position of being like, head orchestrator of independence almost.
Yeah.
Which is probably what Vince wants to be. He wants to control all of wrestling.
Yeah.
And this is kind of how he can do it.
Do you think that's Vince though, or do you think it's Triple H? Because I think Triple H has the more of the insight on the indies. Like I think he sees these guys and goes, "That guy could make money. That I could do this with that guy." I think Vince is still stuck in the old age where he's like,
Think so?
"Roman's my man," and he.
Do you think if Triple H was in charge, he'd let guys freelance?
I think so.
I mean, why not? Guys from
wouldn't you?
Impact do it all the time.
Yeah, and I get it. There's like the injury thing. I totally get it, but that's such an archaic way of thinking. Like injuries.
But then again,
injuries
Impact
gonna happen.
tapes,
Yeah, like
all their shows at one time.
yeah, it's true.
Our Lucha Underground tapes all their shows, in a bunch.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's fun. It's fun when
you know
WWE
what?
does it.
I would not be against WWE taping a bunch of stuff and playing it all at once.
Yeah.
If there was a storyline that built up to stuff.
Yeah.
And paid off, an actual storyline, not just who's available this week to, let's not see Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin for the 6th fucking
Dude,
time.
I thought that the other night when I was like, what the fuck is happening? Again? And then Corbin like goes over clean. It's like, come on.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So silly. I don't know.
I mean, maybe if Bobby Lashley had a decent story, you wouldn't, cringe every time you saw him.
Oh, you mean like with him and Sami Zayn about how he wasn't really in the military? That made me cringe. That fucking storyline.
And how his sisters are really men.
Oh, that was so weird. Like, that's the thing. I just don't think that they can tell compelling stories with certain superstars. Like, and he's one of them. I'm not into Bobby Lashley at all. He looks...
Zero interest.
Yeah, zero interest. He looks like a brick shithouse. I get that.
But he's smiling all the time.
And, like, I don't know. Does he do anything crazy in the ring that I'm like, oh, my God, whatever.
No, he does a stalling suplex for a minute and a half.
Yeah, and I yawn the whole time. No, man, I don't give a shit about Bobby Lashley. Was excited to see him back? I was like, oh, holy shit, yeah, Bobby Lashley's back. That's kind of cool. But then, like, they don't do anything with him. Like,
You know what I do like? I do like New Day being champions again.
I do like that. I definitely like that.
They're so fun.
They are fun. What was the deal? Rowan got hurt or something? I think that's why
Rowan
they had to drop him.
Hurt towards bicep or something.
Yeah.
Like
So I love New Day as champs. I think it's great. I think what the whole Braun stuff in Shield, I think is fantastic. I love that Brock is like, just get the fuck out of here. I don't care about you, Brock. Go.
I like how Braun right now he's being honorable, but you can tell he's kind of the more
See, that I don't like.
heel leaning. You don't like him being honorable?
I don't. Because he's a fucking monster. He should just fucking cash in and beat the fuck out of everybody.
That's true.
Like, I thought that was really dumb at SummerSlam where he's like, I'm going to come out and I'm going to just stand here by ringside.
No, that's like the coolest part of that case. And that's why you never put that case in a babyface's hands.
Right, exactly. See, I thought what Braun should have done with this, and we give a shout out to my boy Matty L at work because he kind of came up with this, and I was like, you know what, that makes 100. Because when we were talking about Money in the Bank, I was like, Braun shouldn't win it because he's too much of a monster right now, and my buddy Matt was like, this is what should happen. Braun should win it and then just immediately cash in, like face to face with somebody and just be like, oh, here you go. Like not like sneak attack anybody, but just be like staring at them, like handing it to the ref and then beat the fuck out of that person. Like that makes sense. But like to be like, oh, I'm so honorable, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna beat you when you're down. Just come out and get it over with. You're a monster. He just like held on to it for like a month doing tag matches with Finn Balor because Brock wasn't around. Like
Yeah.
And then, and his whole thing was that the first time he sees Brock, or the first time Brock's in the house, he's going to cash in. And like, well, Brock was there the whole SummerSlam. Brock was there the whole like Raw before and the Raw before.
See Brock launch that case back up the ramp.
Yeah, he threw that thing over those mountains. He fucking launched that thing.
That guy is just like I think he gets into a mode and forgets that there's people in the ring in the arena that he could probably kill.
He's been like that for years, man.
Like remember ripped that car door off?
Threw it, like smashed a kid. Yeah, he had like that axe, and he's like
he was like dual wielding them for a minute.
Yes, that's right. Who is he fighting then? Like who is he in a feud with then?
Seth Rollins. Remember Seth Rollins got that car for J&J Security.
That's right. That's right.
And he fucked it up.
That's right. See, that is when Brock was like pretty interesting. Like I don't really like heel dick Brock. Like I like heel cool Brock where he's like doing weird shit like that, like taking axes out to cars,
being a maniac.
Yeah, like when he comes out and just stands there and lets Heyman talk for him, it's like, we've seen this.
Or he's out back treating Heyman like a piece of garbage.
Yeah, that was weird. That was weird. That made me uncomfortable. I don't like that. It's like, he's like putting his hand on Heyman's jaw and stuff. Ugh, weird.
And Paul Heyman's just like, you're hurting me. Mm-hmm. You're hurting me, Brock.
But I do like the angle with Braun and the Shield because I think that's like a fair matchup because Braun's supposed to be like this monster and it's like, oh, the Shield's like three badass dudes that could match him.
Three Beyoncés.
Yep. Yep.
Did you ever see that table for three? That's what Dean Ambrose calls them. Three Beyoncés.
Three Beyoncés. Ambrose is great. He looks like $1 million. His fucking traps are through the roof. Yeah. He's a maniac. Yeah. I like that he wasted no time to clear the announce table off. He's just like Seth and Roman are kind of celebrating a little bit, and he immediately rolls out of the ring and clears the announce table off to powerbomb them.
Like, yep, we're doing this.
We're doing this right now. And the crowd just eats it up. I love it. Such a great dynamic. I will always pop for the Shield, no matter what. As much as like I dislike Roman, like throw him in the Shield. I'm that guy. I'll fully admit it. I'll be like, yep, 180. Yep, on it. But I think Seth is doing really good things with the IC belt. It's gonna get a little muddy there with his involvement with this whole Shield thing, but I'd love to see Dean do something crazy. Like I'd love to see him get gold as well, and just have them run.
Yeah, but I like how Drew McIntyre's like he's working his way into this.
Yeah,
man, that guy looks so big.
He got thick, man. When he left WWE, he got real thick. He's good. He's great on the mic. Holy shit, is he good on the mic?
I feel like his accent like goes in and out sometimes.
Maybe
It's like real strong on some words, and then it's not that strong on other words. Like he's been like indoctrinated into American culture.
Yeah.
So it's like not as strong on some words, and then it's very Scottish on other words.
Yep. Yeah, he's a guy though, man. Holy shit, he can. I bet he goes after that IC title like pretty soon. Or man, he's
Dolph is such a dick right now.
I hate Dolph's hair right now. Dolph's hair is so obnoxious. I want to get Bradford's thoughts on Dolph's hair. I'm going to tweet at him later about it. It's so ridiculous. They had a hell of a match, though. Holy fuck. At SummerSlam. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Those guys can fucking work. Man.
Rollins Ziggler's going to be a good match for a long time.
Yeah. If Ziggs doesn't go somewhere else. I feel like I
feel like he does this though. He's
all
like,
the time.
I'm gonna go somewhere else. I'm gonna go acting, comedy, and do my own thing. And then like, well, here's $3 million for 2 years.
And he's like, okay, right. And we'll give you a IC title run for 8 weeks. Okay, to make you the 11-time champ. Yeah. That was kind of my only beef is like that title. I hate when that title bounces hands like super fast. I want somebody to hold on to it for like a long time. I want somebody to like Bret Hart the shit out of that thing. I want somebody to just like hold on to it until they're ready to go up to the main, And I think Drew could be that guy. You know, I think McIntyre could be that guy. He takes it off Seth, and then that's kind of like the stepping stone for him. Like he's gonna hold on to that title for a long time, then he's gonna drop it, and he's gonna like be the world champ.
I want somebody to use that title to invoke the ancient rule of I'm the number one contender because I'm the IC champ.
Right, exactly. That's what it used to be. Yeah. We're such old school thinkers. I guess. How do you feel about like we were talking about like the Shield and Braun. How do you feel about like the dynamic of it? Because it's like they're both kind of faces. I know you just said that Braun's kind of leaning a little bit towards heel, but like I feel that like everybody still loves Braun. Like,
oh no, they do.
His music hits Braun, everybody fucking loses their mind. But everybody loves the Shield too. It's funny because you don't see WWE doing this very often. Is pitting like two crowd favorites against each other.
You know what's good about the Shield too is it takes Roman out of that lead spot and puts him back to where he was, where everybody was like, yeah, this guy's going to be really good one day. You know, he's going to be doing awesome things. Well, he's done awesome things, but in a fashion that nobody really liked.
Yeah.
You know, but when he is, doing the double, triple power bomb and, spearing guys out of the ring, it's just his moveset is really cool when it's used as like a hot tag or in those triple threat matches. He looks like $1 million.
Yeah, he does.
In a singles match, he still looks good, but it's just it feels fake.
Yeah, it does. It feels very Vince McMahon. Like it just feels like you're the guy. This is what I want you to say. This is what I want you to do. I want you to do the hand pump cocking thing like before every time you hit the spear or the Superman punch. Like this is a routine. This is like your 5 moves of doom. Like I wish that Seth and Dean came out with him all the time. Like all the time. Just
I think how Seth had full SWAT gear on the other day, and Dean just
like
had a black t-shirt.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm gonna wear the muscle shirt. Yeah, I'm fine. But oh god, no, it's great, man. What else?
Speaking of 5 moves of doom, have you seen the video where John Cena is promoting a 6th move?
I've not. What is this? Tell me about it.
I guess he's going to be wrestling in China for a show they're doing there,
Oh my
and
God.
he is super lean right now.
Really?
Yeah, like his face is like super lean. He's super vascular.
Oh.
He's still jacked, but like
Yeah,
his
he-
chest has gone down some.
Yeah.
His arms are really, really veiny.
Jesus.
Like he probably looks like, instead of 250, he probably looks like 230.
Oh,
just
shit.
shredded.
Wow.
He looks like an old man though.
Oh, does he?
He looks
Yeah.
like a shredded old man.
Yeah. Like the guys that you see like for Bowflex. Like,
Yeah.
Like I'm 50 and look at the shape I'm in. Buy this Bowflex.
Yeah.
No?
Like Vince on the cover of Men's Health.
Yeah.
know?
like the graying side up here. Yeah. Aw. Cena. Makes me sad. That's how I know I'm old. It's like when John Cena's old. Ugh. What do you think of the AJ Styles Samoa Joe?
Samoa Joe is using a time-honored, well-oiled machine move here to go after the wife.
Yeah. I don't love it. I mean,
It's
I
not
kinda
my
like-
favorite angle.
It's not my favorite angle, I'll say.
But it's worked time and time again.
Yep.
I mean,
Eddie Guerrero.
DDP Taker.
Yep.
That was a bad one.
So bad. Ugh. Jake Roberts and Ravishing Rick Rude.
Yeah.
Oof.
Wasn't Brian Pillman involved with something like this?
Ooh.
Wasn't that when Stone Cold had the gun? No.
Yeah, well, he went to his house, but I don't think it had anything to do with his wife. But we could say Stone Cold Deborah. There was some.
Oh, that's right.
That was some weird angle shit between
Yeah.
them. Oh yeah, I don't like when like real life families involved. Like the whole like Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, Dominic thing. That always made me super uncomfortable because I'm like, this poor kid.
Yeah.
You know?
And now I've seen pictures of the kid. That's definitely Eddie's son.
Yeah, really? Is he like giant
Yeah, he's way bigger than
Ray?
than Ray.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Ray's what, 5'5"? This
Yeah.
kid's like 6 foot tall.
Oh wow. Yeah. Dude, Samoa Joe's killing it though. Like what a fucking maniac.
Yeah.
What a great he's I think he's the best heel in the company right now. He's so good. I
Yep.
mean him and Miz are the best heels
Yep.
right now.
Yeah, the Miz is killing it.
But
too.
the Miz is getting to that point though where
he's gonna have to turn babyface, I think.
people are loving him and he's got the show and stuff, so it's like the reality.
You know what though?
shit.
He doesn't have to. He's the
No.
Miz. He can stay
yeah.
heel, and people can love to hate him. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you watched the show?
I have watched.
I've seen the first episode and that's it.
I mean, it's hard to hate the guy.
I know. He's very good and he's very funny and he is obviously like such a like he's gonna be an awesome dad. Like he's such a good like you could tell he's gonna be like a good family guy. Like he's just yeah. I don't know, man.
The show is really good. Very good. Very, very good.
I hope he gets one more crack at the world title.
I do too.
I think he's deserved it.
Yeah, he definitely has deserved it.
Yeah, and this is weird because you don't hear me talking like this about the Miz very often. But no, man, I
want somebody to write this
deserved.
down. 3 years ago, we were calling for the Miz's head.
Yeah, yep.
We wanted no part of him. Like,
Yeah.
get rid of him. He's garbage.
But come on, rightly so though. He was like baby face, being like fucking just mid card.
He had
nothing.
Mizdow going on.
He had
Then.
Mizdow going on, I guess.
And the thing was, he was like being overshadowed by
Mizdow,
Mizdow.
Damian Sandow. Yeah.
And then, true to his words, Miz said when he broke up, he says, "You'll last 2 weeks without me." I think he lasted 3, but it was a quick death.
Yeah. Now I think I'd love to see Miz get one last crack at the title and get it, and hold it for a little bit. I think he's very well deserving. He could,
How long do they drag this Daniel Bryan feud up?
Mania.
You think so?
Yeah.
God, that's a long time.
Yeah. I think.
I hate seeing the same two guys wrestle each other.
But I think
47 times before.
Well, I agree, but I think that they could do some really cool things with it. I think that Miz.
I'd rather see them wrestle other people and get involved in each other's matches.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I think
but not have straight on altercations.
Right, exactly. Miz just beat Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam, so I think that's that eats away at Daniel Bryan because all Daniel Bryan wants to do is prove that he's a real wrestler and the Miz sucks and the Miz is weak.
I want them to be two cars heading for each other.
Yes.
And at the last second they both turn right and just kiss fenders. That's like, that wasn't the
that wasn't the time.
that wasn't the whole thing.
Like they could do a thing with involving the Rumble. Like one of them could win the Rumble, and then one of them could be champ at Mania, and they could meet that way. So they don't necessarily have to like just have a grudge match. Like it could be something like they're each doing their own thing, and then like they just get pitted against each other. I mean, this would be a fun one to fantasy book for sure, because there's a lot of history here.
It's a lot of weeks to do stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking 30 weeks probably.
Yeah. I think they could do it. I think they could. I mean, just whoever writes NXT, write it. because everything else sucks. But no, man. I don't know. Everything else on... What else is going on WWE-wise? Becky Lynch. I think Becky Lynch's whole turn is fucking phenomenal.
SmackDown's got the better writing right now. Definitely.
Yeah, SmackDown's great. Oh, my God. I think SmackDown's doing a lot of fun things. Becky Lynch is like the top level right now. She is phenomenal.
She's very, very angry.
Like, I was bummed that she didn't win the title, but I think this is almost as good. Like, her heel turn's fantastic. Did you see her call Charlotte a bitch?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. So good.
Yeah, that's a hot cup of tea right there.
That is a hot cup of tea. You said it. Oh, my God. That was great. Live TV. So good. I love that they're letting these guys go a little bit.
Paige being general manager? She's doing a really good job.
Love it. I was never a big Paige guy as a wrestler. Like, I was like, she's overrated. I never liked her as a wrestler. I love what she's doing right now. Love it. She's fantastic.
I like how when she talks to people, she calls them baby girl. She's like 28.
Oh, yeah. She's great, man. And I think she looks good, too. I know people are being dicks sometimes to her, but I think she looks better now than she did
she looks
as a wrestler. She looks fantastic. What else is going on at SmackDown that's so good? I mean, we touched base, AJ, Joe. How close is AJ to breaking this record here for title reign? Like, he's had this belt, like, forever.
I don't know.
Forever. Like, I feel like he's had it, like, literally forever.
No, because you remember Jinder had it there for a while, and Randy
that's
had it
true.
for a while.
That's true.
That wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, that's true. Randy Jeff Hardy's been interesting feud.
I mean, he's had it since before Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Because that's when Shinsuke said he wanted AJ Styles.
It's true, yeah. Shinsuke's great. Shinsuke's just being weird still. So good.
Yeah, what's he doing, though?
He's a U.S. champ. Just, I don't know what he's doing. Hanging out.
Like
making
he was involved with that Jeff Hardy thing for a minute.
And then he wasn't.
Which is weird, too. This, like, Randy's back to being old Dick Randy.
Yeah. But he's like, I feel like so much time has passed.
He's like old man Randy now.
Yeah, he is. He's like graying, and he's like his face is all wrinkly. He bores me now. I was really on the Randy train for a long time, and I don't know. You can't get into it anymore. He got a huge pop in Saudi Arabia, though. I remember. I thought that was like the weirdest thing ever. I was like, that's why they think it's.
He gets a big pop like all the time. It's like, huh?
Yeah, he does. He does get a big pop. I don't know.
Is it like a nostalgic pop though?
Maybe.
Can you get a nostalgic pop?
It's great music.
Though?
It's a good kick in.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. What else is going on? Anything else?
Yeah, they need Chris Jericho back.
They do. Chris Jericho. I read something the other day. Chris Jericho. I don't know if it's he thinks he is or what, but is like just as important or as a hot commodity as Brock Lesnar. And I'm like, just as? I think you're more. Like, I think you're a better hot commodity than Brock Lesnar. Fuck Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. So Brock's a big guy, a monster, but he doesn't
get on the mic. He doesn't do anything. Like,
he
Jericho can like.
Jericho built like 2 different matches in New Japan in like no time at all.
Yeah, he's the best. He's so good.
And he had crazy matches for a guy in his 40s.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he only got better. Like, I wonder if I'm still blocked by him on Twitter.
You probably are.
Probably. I don't know why. I haven't thought about that in a long time.
Good thing we haven't got blocked on the show account. So.
Good thing. Got around that one. Loopholes.
Yeah. Colt Cabana.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, Colt Cabana. He's going to be at the next Limitless show.
He sure is.
That's fun.
Apparently, once you've committed a sin on Twitter, it's lasting forever.
Yeah.
If you get blocked by somebody, you cannot get unblocked.
No. Even if you like confess to them, your apologies.
Yeah. Nope. You
handwritten letter, was it? Or
I did a handwritten letter.
Handwritten letter to Colt Cabana.
Yep. And I asked him at the Limitless show, and he said, "Yeah, but you probably said something you shouldn't have, so you're staying blocked."
What a dick.
I mean, I've never unblocked anybody either. So
Yeah. Unblocked anybody? Yeah, that's a tall order
yeah.
to go into that one.
I mean, I have to go into settings. And,
That ain't happening.
yeah.
Anyway,
I mean, imagine a person like him has thousands of people he's blocked.
yeah, he's got to like scroll through just to,
Yeah.
and that was years ago.
Yeah,
so.
he'll never find me.
Never find you. No, never. My friend Kinsey, did I tell you this? Was just in Scotland.
You did.
Yeah, and he sent me a picture.
It's funny because the guy I work with, he's going to Scotland end of next month.
Nice.
He's going to Edinburgh.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, he was like, "Hey, you know any of these guys?" And I was like, "Yep." It's Colt Cabana. He's kind of like my podcasting idol, but he's like, "Yeah, I was just talking to him outside for a bit." I'm like, awesome. Cool,
Like,
man.
when I found out that Zai Brookside was going to be in the Mae Young Classic,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was
yeah.
like, well, that means that the WWE has watched her matches.
Ooh.
And I have done commentary for one of her matches. So the WWE is looking at me, John.
There you
So
go.
I'm on
Talking about hot commodities
I'm on
over
the
here.
radar.
On the
So-
radar.
So you better lock me down while you can.
Oh
So,
my goodness. Oh man, that's gonna be fun. Mae Young Classic. Woo wee. It's a lot of.
it's a whole nother show right there.
Oh my god. Yeah, we'll have to get into that later, but that's a good one. That looks good.
The thing that ruins it is the
It's like pre-taped. Yeah. I've stayed away from spoilers, so I have no idea.
I have to.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
I mean, I mostly stayed away from spoilers.
Yeah.
I might have looked at some a couple weeks ago, but I have a shit memory. So
Yep. Should be good. But anyway, it's really hot down here in this basement.
yeah, it is.
You'd think it wouldn't be, but
It's a basement.
yeah. Anyway, let's stop talking now, I guess.
Do you have any plugs you want to do?
Any plugs? That's a good one. Yeah, we can plug some Strong Style brand. We didn't really do that at the top of the show. Being in person with you right now is throwing me off.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's super weird.
Yeah, I feel like I can't hide.
Yeah, I can't pick my nose or like take my shirt off or like I don't know, go,
I'm wearing pants.
like pee in a bottle or anything like that. So yeah, it's weird. But anyway, yeah, plugs strongstylebrand.com/main-event-pod. Enter code main-event-pod at checkout. You're gonna get 10% off. You guys know the drill. They got the coolest shit ever. You know, t-shirts, fucking shoes, all kinds of fun stuff. Hats, some sick hats.
Such sick hats.
Such sick hats. So yeah, get yourself 10% off with code main-event-pod. And we're on Podbean, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, TuneIn Radio. We've got the hotline, which is 929-260-3099.
This I remember that you have cards.
Huh?
You have cards.
I always have cards.
Oh, this is how you remember it all?
That's how I remember it all. Did you really just like go on a whim? Like it's all up here in the steel trap? No,
Yeah.
I have cards.
Yeah, I've completely lost respect for you now.
What? Well, you didn't have any before. Stop it. You had no respect.
The thing is, I have most of this stuff written down on my notebook, but it's all the way in the front.
You don't want to do that.
I have to flip through it.
Yeah. What's going on with Teespring? Teespring store, right?
You still have one of those, yeah. I'm wearing one of the shirts right now.
There you go. It looks beautiful. Look at that thing. Look at that gem. Yep. We've got t-shirts for sale, tank tops.
This color is good, too, because I have a big ketchup stain on it. You can't tell.
Oh, it's a black shirt. I thought it was deodorant. You get deodorant like on the side. No, does that ever happen to you?
No, I use an invisible.
A clear stick.
I've been using this Dove spray. It's very good.
Wow, really?
Yeah, Dove for Men spray.
I love the personal touch that this podcast brings, like stuff like that.
Well, I also have no shame, so I will share anything. So
Oh, there you go. Nice.
I hide nothing.
Hide nothing. What else? Where can people find you on the social media?
At Harmon360.
There you go. I'm at Johnny Fashion on Twitter, and we're at Main Event Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Follow us there. Reach out. Say hello, for God's sakes.
We do get the occasional message
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
on Facebook.
yeah. People reach out.
It's nice.
Other podcasts that help spread our word, and we will do the same, are the following: the Limitless Wrestling Podcast. They're good guys.
Yes.
Alba, Randy, Danger Kid. Good guys over there. The Wrestling Podcast About Nothing, always, our old chums over there.
Couple of dads doing a show over there.
Couple of dads. Yep. The Blade Job, ProWrestlingPost.com. And again, I just binge listened to Off the Hop Rope the other day while mowing the lawn. I listened to like 3 episodes in a row, and it was really, really good. I was a little behind on that one, and I finally caught up, and it was so good. They had Leary and Skylar on there, and they were like just fucking getting wrecked on the show, like watching
I guess I'll have to listen
Fit
to it
Finley.
on my ride home.
Oh, so good, man. So good. The three of them just really, they work well with each other. CPA and Smart Mark and Troy. Yeah, so good, man. Really, really fun too. And like, you know, you and I are both like into beer and stuff. So it's kind of, it's a good.
Did they already have your beer on the show?
They haven't.
They probably just drank it.
They did. Well, Troy did. Troy's been testing them out because I got him like so many different varieties. And I was like, yeah, so you can do this for the show. He's like, well, here's my plan. He's like, I'm going to drink all these beers. I'm going to decide which one I like the best. And then we're going to work one on the show. And I was like, okay. Like, all right. Which is great. I love it. Yeah, I want to, like, because I really want to plug Nori Brewing Company because I just think that they're a great beer company. And they're good friends. I mean, our kids go to school together. Like, we hang out. Like, they're really good people. They run a really good business. So I'd like to give them some exposure. And I think this is, like, a really good outlet for them. I mean, a wrestling podcast that also drinks craft beer. So very cool. Good podcast.
Why don't you go over there and start making beer?
Maybe some cider. I reached out to them about making some cider.
Oh, yeah.
You know, with my apples, my 50 apple trees that I have.
Johnny the farmer.
I did. I just made a sale. Some dude came and bought 30 bushels of apples from me. Yeah. Didn't make a lot of money off it, but hey, man, I didn't have to pick them up and mow them into the ground. So that was good because I definitely do that. I started to pick them up. I started to rake them and like pick them up and put them in buckets. And I was like, oh, fuck this. I'm just going to mow these motherfuckers in the ground.
There's a bunch of like half rotten fermented apples on the ground. There's a bunch of squirrels running around all drunk off their ass.
Yep, absolutely. One last shout out to the band Follow the Fox, as always, Dylan and Sarah. They're out there in Denver, Colorado, just tearing it up.
Dylan's been putting a lot of stuff on Facebook.
He has been, yeah, a lot of content out there. That kid shreds. He's awesome, really good.
I don't know if they call it shredding on a banjo.
Picking.
It's a hot picker.
Hot picker. Yep. Follow them on social media: Facebook, Instagram, at Follow the Fox Band, and go to their website too, followthefoxband.com, to check out like tour dates and stuff, and videos and all kinds of other fun stuff. But they're great. They do the intro and outro for the podcast, so give them a shout out. That's it, man. Let's call it a night.
Yeah.
All right.
Just a reminder. You owe me $30.
I do. Why again? Why don't you tell the listeners why?
Because we're going to go watch Ring of Honor New Japan at the Andrew Scoggin Lewiston Bank Colisee, whatever the fuck they call it.
I think that's it. I think you nailed it.
Andrew Scoggin Bank Colisee.
Sure. Whatever. We're going to see some fucking sweet-ass wrestling there. But
Fuck yeah.
fuck yeah.
I mean, floor seats for $30? Yes, I'm there.
Sold. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's it. That's the show. Harmon,
And
thanks
if you're listening to this and you're like, but tickets went on sale today. They did.
They sure
we
did.
bought ours the day before.
Back
Thank you, Back Row Mafia.
row mafia.
See,
Nice.
they're really connected.
Yeah.
They are mobbed up.
So mobbed up. Anyway, man. Hey, thanks for making the trip up here. Thanks for driving all the way up here.
No problem. I really just didn't want to get my stuff out of the back of my car. It's still there from Let's Wrestle.
No. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
My mix was probably melted in my car.
Oh yeah. For being like, oh god.
My cables are going to be just like a tangled web of goo.
Yep. I saw this funny meme the other day about like putting or bringing stuff to Goodwill. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna bring these 5 bags to Goodwill, but first I'm gonna drive around with it in my trunk for 5 weeks. And it's like I do the same thing. Like I had to take all the stuff out of my bag.
I have done that
to record. Yeah. Yeah. All right, man. Well, hey, thanks for joining me, listeners at home. Thanks for listening. Catch you later.
If you see a guy weaving on the highway, it's probably me.
We're gonna talk about wrestling.